What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer, and we got some good news. For one, 1.7.2 is out. However, there's not a lot to say about it. I would say the most influential and substantial thing that was added is the Donkan Knights are back. So we got those little fellas to rescue again, and obviously, I assume at least, their waves have been updated to be harder as well to exist in the Dark Mirror. But more importantly than that, console players, you guys got an official announcement. The update's coming out, I believe, and I hope I'm getting this right, if I remember correctly, on the 14th of February. So not far away at all. So congrats to y'all. You guys have been very patient. You guys always have to be very patient. Because it takes them a while to get the update out. So y'all are getting it soon. Congrats. It's gonna be great. You guys are gonna love it. And hate it. The Dark Mirror is both awesome and awful. There's a lot to say that's good about it, and there's a lot to well, it can be a bit of a handful. Anyways, with all that said, just big congrats to y'all. Hope you guys enjoy it. Take the good, take the bad, take it all, and you end up with an overall positive experience. Just once you get to the high DM, you're gonna get some really dumb deaths. As you saw there, I picked up Ghoul, and I also picked up the Minotaur. Not necessarily committing to either of these, but I do kind of want to do a Ghoul run. I haven't done one in a while. And Ghoul is a very unique skull, excuse me, and Ghoul is a unique skull. That's what I just said there. Good stuff. But generally speaking, you guys know me. I like to swap. I like to kind of play two skulls at once. I think it's overwhelmingly the better way to play the game. But with that said, if I'm going to do a Ghoul run, I kind of don't want to do that. At least not to the same extent I normally do. Because Ghoul is definitely a very solo-oriented skull, where whenever you swap with him, if you have a lot of chunks stacked up, which chunks are great for... Oh, I was about to say, can that please be a Reaper, please? But no. I'm gonna take him though, obviously. I'd be a fool to not pick this up. However, obviously, this kind of sets me away from the Ghoul path. Not that it's impossible to do Ghoul from this. Maybe I ultimately decide I don't want to do Gambler. Either way, though, the odds of me doing Ghoul now are a little lower. But, I'll finish what I was saying about Ghoul. He is solo-oriented. You want to... Also, actually, I really want to keep this orb. I wanted to try something with the Ghoul. I want to see if I can take this orb out of this level. Can you not get sucked into that? No! I don't know if there's a way to get out of here without it. I just want to see if you can take this to another area. Because I've tried it without Ghoul, but I think if I do the hook trick, I can maybe get it out of the room. Not that it would do anything cool. It would honestly just be for fun. But sadly, no. Just a dumb little glitch that I want to try out. Not that it would literally affect nothing, I don't think, at least. Getting it to the windscreen would be my goal then, because that'd be fun. That's the kind of stuff I like to do in this game. Most people would be like, why do you even want to do that, bro? That just sounds like weird. That doesn't sound fun. That's fun to me. Just to do dumb little stupid stuff like that. It's how I discovered Moon Ghoul to begin with. Which didn't get patched out. Ooh, that's something else worth pointing out about the patch. They did patch a bunch of glitches, but they didn't patch the stuff I thought they would. They didn't patch the quintessence glitch that Mr. Bakunudo. I got told how to pronounce that, but I've already forgotten. Either way, they didn't patch that out, which shocked me. And they also didn't patch out the Jones skip, which is insane to me. I honestly do not know why they didn't patch that out. That's the most insane glitch I've ever seen in Skul. But it's still in the game. So I guess speedrunners rejoice. Your new toy is still allowed for you to play with it. We just did recently a Oberon run. Let's not do that. Could take this. It's good early. Obviously, this is an odd thing to do. But here, the thing is about a Skull in Act 1, especially. Act 2, also to a lesser extent, but still, it's a thing worth pointing out. Like, it doesn't really matter what damage type you're focusing. You can take really anything if you think it'll help you. Like really honestly, like, when it comes to, like, Thief Armor, it's just kind of universally very useful. So, I think it's a decent thing to be picking up for now. I'm getting all these high rolls on my swap, but, like, they're not hitting anyone. It's driving me crazy. Also, I probably should be using Ghoul more, because I do have, like, the Carleon sword that helps him. Mage, could you, I don't know, relax? Okay, she's ulting down here. Big mistake, I'm not gonna lie. We got you. And I would honestly... Oh, wow. Very natural high rolls there. Oh, he just died. He died to that. I was not expecting that to happen. Alright, good stuff so far. Look at that. He always finds a way to come back to you. But we're not going to take him. I'm looking at this Inner Flame. I'm liking it. We could also break this and upgrade the Ghoul, but I'm certainly not doing that. Like, we're going to have to commit to something soon. And whether or not it's magic or a magic run with this Gambler or a physical run with a Ghoul, I can't be going that wild with it, you know? I gotta have some kind of synergy here. Investing 30 Bone Shards into Ghoul would not be a good idea. That's a recipe for disaster. But yeah, 1.7's interesting. I haven't seen the Donkan Knights myself yet, but you know, whenever they show up, I'm gonna be watching closely to see if they have any new enemies in their little patterns. That's gonna be interesting thing to find out. Absolutely taking a Ritual Staff. The game is very heavily pushing me in a magic direction, guys. Like, this is very, very insistent for me to do this. Also, did you see that? Oh my word. Just destroyed. Can we kill you? Yes, we can. I think we got him. I never liked letting that guy get away. He's like easily, if you're talking about like the chess piece looking dudes, he's easily the toughest one to actually get every single time you see him. Get those resources he's got. We just did Petty Thief, literally, so we're gonna pass on that. We have no money. Alright, let's see what we can get up here. That's not bad, but we're not doing that. Why is this always feel like I get Witch's Brew on 10? I've noticed that so many times. It's actually not horrible here, but let's see if we can find something a little better. Yikes. Huh? I guess. Well, that sucked. It's not all what I wanted to see. Game, please. Though I guess we have Arson now. It's not terrible. We also have no money here. I'm half tempted to just pick this up and just get more money off of my Carleon insignia and maybe get rid of this. Could always just refresh and see what's behind. Or I could try and get a Water Skull. Lake of the Spirit Water Skull and get rid of my Ghoul. Let's see what's in this. Easy. Alright. I like this pair more than what we had with the Ghoul. Water Skull's great. I hope we get the dive ability. I've come to respect that a ton just for how much it can help with its iframes and how nasty the game can get later on. You want iframes for sure. Also, Water Skull is one of those skulls that like has really positive interaction with items like Thief Armor. So, yo, the Thief Armor is still kind of putting in work. Oh, please hit him. Please hit him. Yes. Beautiful. Thank you, Gambler, for your insane amount of high rolls. Honestly, I don't know what's happening with that, but I'll take it. We don't even have like infinite bone and we're just stacking high rolls. Who needs skill when you just have luck, right? I guess that's the whole shtick of the Gambler. But honestly, one thing I'll say, I'm not sure the Gambler is like as good as he used to be. I don't know, it's just kind of been my... You've got to be joking me. What is happening with our high rolls? Like, straight up. We'll take the Water Skull. Though, that's certainly tempting. it's a balanced skull, which kind of makes me want it a little bit. Because we're going to want some ability spam stuff. And obviously Bone of Mana is really good with that. But we don't need the maxed Bone of Mana. We can stand with like a mid Bone of Mana and it'd still be pretty good. But yeah, Gambler I'm a little iffy on. Not that I think he's bad at all, for the record. Like, whenever I say stuff like that, and honestly, I'm thinking about I think it might be about time for a tier list. I've played so much of Dark Mirror, and also console players are getting it soon. I feel like it's a good time for it. I kind of have a pretty good idea of what I think about most of the skulls, so I might be doing it soon. I don't know. I'll see. I'd like to be careful. It's why I took so long to come out with the item tier list, like almost at the tail end of 1.6, because I want to make sure my information is like decent, you know, like I don't want it to be something that like a month later I'm gonna feel differently about. That's just me though. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about my opinions currently, so maybe it's something I'll do coming up. And I haven't done a skull tier list since early on in my channel's existence. And I don't even think Mage or Davey existed back then when I did it the first time. Or I did one with Earl on his channel after they came out, but that was, you know, on Earl's channel. I'm talking about my channel. T, sorry about that. What's in the box? We gotta stand away. It's always like the look, of course it's behind there. I hate when this happens. Let's break this. See if I can do the skill strats, okay? We're gonna jump up above this World Tree Seed, and as I'm falling, I'm gonna spam the pick up button, and hopefully we're gonna pick this up and pick up the HP after we pick this up. Yes, it worked. That's pro strats, guys, okay? Sometimes you get unlucky with the spawn location of your World Tree Seed, which happened to us there. But you just gotta get good, and it won't matter. Look at this. Always shows up at the very beginning. And I want to experiment more with this, but I don't want to be losing 30% of my gold gain the whole time. I'm gonna pick up the Huge. Pick up the Huge. Rift Blade and Put Pocket. I'm a big fan, you know? You might be saying, Hax, you're relying on the same things, but it's not my fault most of the dark abilities are unusable or very niche. Like, these are just universally great. And also, I play DM10 all the time. I don't know if other people in my audience do that. DM10 is hard as balls. It's insane. Like, it's so hard, and you can die, like, in oh, we did get dive, by the way. You can die in, like, a matter of, like, 2 seconds. Like, without even realizing what's happening. So it's like, of course I'm going to play what I think is good. But also, here's another thing. I'm even kind of going against like my own personal, what I consider the best stuff here. I'm still Team Super Baby. Like, nothing's changed. I still think Super Baby is like probably like, I was gonna say objectively, but I don't know. There's definitely arguments to be made about other things like weakness exposure, for instance. But I think Super Baby is a very clear contender for like the best thing to pick up early. Could take this. I'm a big duel fan as of late. We can get rid of that. We need the Carleon. Oh, wait. I mean, our Insignia is only giving us 30 gold per room now, which is pretty weak. Insignia is on the chopping block now. I'd like to get the basic Carleon staff, but now we have this going. Like I said, I'm very much become a fan of duel in the Dark Mirror, and it probably always was good, but back in normal mode, I never even paid it any attention at all to duel, which is my bad, you know. It's good. Maybe in normal mode it's unnecessary because you don't need the insane amount of stats in normal mode that you need in the Dark Mirror to like truly stand a chance. But in the Dark Mirror, for sure, without any shred of doubt, the dual inscription is excellent. And I'm always super happy to have it. Especially like and also the omen for duel is really good too. Like, duel's just kind of up big time. Look at this, by the way. That's gone. I'm even considering taking this. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Get rid of that. And I want to maybe buy an inscription. Mutant could be nice. I'm going to be swapping a lot. Sell that. And where is mutant? Sure. Sure. We're pretty powerful moving forward here. Look at this. And I stand by the Evil Sword Kyrian. Because usually by the end of the game, my magic and physical are both pretty good. Thanks to like the pathing I usually take. Like I usually scale my Arachna into damage percent. And also generally I take Collection Desire. And even based off that, but then of course you have like items like Fulgent Dawn, which is always an item you're going to be looking for. Pot of Greed, the ring. The ring honestly has fallen off a little, I would say. That's just my personal opinion so far of like witnessing hard mode. Not that it's bad, I just don't think it's as good as it used to be. At least in the damage percent direction. And all the other stuff it does is really nice, and it has good inscriptions, but yeah, it's not nearly as good as it used to be, I don't think. Drop that, drop that. Going underground with Bone of Mana is so sick. Like, it just feels good. Spamming our abilities like crazy. Y'all thought you had me, you didn't. I'm destroying you utterly. Dude, this run feels like we're off. Why is it always this one too? Oh my god. Could get rid of this. This is like temporary goodness, whereas this would be something I could last for the whole run. But this is so good. Let's see what else these fools drop. Warrior Steel Mace. I don't think we have stun. We did, but we don't anymore. This is so good. Don't I have execute on something? I thought I did. Oh, it was on the stun item, the hammer, or the whatever the hell it's called. Well, I'm taking it. I'm sorry to the fans of that item. As much as I just talked up Ghoul, I have to take that. We did just get rid of our crit stuff, so I think I'm gonna just take the bone shards. Like, this Bible is gonna be doing a lot for me. It's gonna be helping a ton, so. Obviously, while we're at full HP, it doesn't do anything. I could maybe even try and slightly build around it. Like, if I can get, why am I blanking on so many items? Rejuvenation Root. If I could get that, we could actually take it to the Dark Hero and feel pretty good about it. It's actually not bad against the Dark Hero. It's just you have to have a way to always have the chance to proc it. And also, this is like one of the craziest possible dupes I've had in a while. There's a couple things that would be kind of mediocre, like this. This would... I'm even kind of tempted to delete this. Because if it dupes this, that's sad. Yeah. And this is the flashbang. I always call it the flashbang just of how ridiculous it is when it's a duped, and just it's loud and it just sends a freaking like meteor entering the atmosphere explosion across your screen. And I was on the low hoping we dupe this. Look at this. Okay, this is interesting, guys. This is a very strange path before me. Relic. Could we go all the way into Relic? We could. It would be odd, but it's a thing I could do. And it just seems cool. Like a cool way to build the run. I might have to get rid of... God, imagine if the Holy Bible had cringe. I almost said cringe. Revenge. I don't know, maybe I have cringe on my mind. But imagine if it had revenge. How very insanely powerful this dupe in particular would be. Execute's not bad, but it's just not what we would like to see. Also, we're already at the... we're over the amount of bone shards we need to make this happen. To get our double legendaries early. And then from there, we can just fully max out Arachna. We're gonna be looking for a really good relic item here to like have constant uptime potentially on these 2 items. That's not the really good relic item. Has to be really good. This one's not horrible. It's consistent heal kind of against the Dark Hero, but it's like 30% or less. We could kind of go into a more defense oriented direction from here and like get Antique 4 maybe. Let's get rid of this. Buy Relic 4. So now we're doing Relic things. It's very odd. This is not what I expected to be doing today, but we're it's happening, so I guess there's nothing we can do about it. Like I said, I might have to get rid of Forbidden Sword, or I might have not said that because I'm dumb and interrupted myself or something. But it's something I might have to do. Because we can't spread our strategies too thin. Now that we have this going on, we want to be able to max out whatever, or like get very high whatever damage type we're focusing, and build on that. Because spreading your strategies thin with strategies like Relic can be a death sentence. So just keep that in mind moving forward. And we're gonna free you. Hard pass, but I guess you know, it's what I deserve for freeing him at all. But at least he won't show up again. Okay, we're feeling good, guys. We're feeling good. This is an interesting build. Never happened to me before, even off screen for the record. I've never gotten a dupe on this item. It feels really strong so far. Leona Sisters are probably going to be pretty easy. Well, actually, maybe not, because we don't have a way to heal yet. Now, for the record, we would really want Rejuvenation Root. That's actually one of my most sought-after items. Once the Relic goes away here, we're going to lose it until we're below 30%. And by the way, we do not want to be below 30%. Because we have no like HP scaling. So 30% is very low for this max HP. This is not going well. I need to play better. Give them respect. I've just wholeheartedly missed that. You gotta love it. It's beautiful, you know. And I have no one to blame but myself, but I'm still salty about it. Okay, we hit that time. This is the other sister we haven't dealt all the damage to yet, which I actually quite like. I'd like to, if possible, not have to fight phase 2 at full. Because we are going to be struggling with damage in this fight. And it's honestly, one thing we're going to be looking for is revenge, which kind of makes me sad that I deleted the hate stone, because it would be pretty good here. And also, sadly, we do have to fight them at full. But we do have the slime here to make it a little easier on me. If I get an undodgeable attack pattern, all I gotta do is slime, and I'll be fine. So it's not all bad. Things are kind of okay. That's not good. Okay, we dodged it somehow. Okay, here comes a potential undodgeable pattern. It is dodgeable. Although, you know, I almost didn't dodge it. So far, she's not being too nasty, which you gotta love. You love to see it. Okay, things are going well, guys. I'm quite happy with this so far. Okay, dodgeable attack pattern. That's what matters the most. Okay, good stuff. We're almost out. We're almost out. A little slow going like I told y'all it would be, but it didn't matter. Because we won anyway, so who cares? Alright, sir. Get out of my face. I can't imagine anything in this I would want, but I guess, you know, we're still looking for Pot of Greed. Stuff like that. And I see Antique with Mutant on it, which is good. Probably ditch this. Yeah. It has to happen eventually. And obviously here we're going Go-Getter. It just has to happen. And Super Baby actually... Ooh, maybe I'll go Super Baby first. Sell this. We don't need this anymore. And I'll start Go-Getter. Because we're going to need a lot of max HP on this run. If we want... what it was... Priestess Staff to be decent. Because we don't want to start healing at like 30... Well, I'm not going to do the math, guys. I'm not a math guy. But if we had our max HP very low on this run, it would not be good for us. Which also means moving forward, I'm probably going to juggle Quince a lot. And we're going to definitely scale our damage percent first, which you might be thinking, you know, that's contrary to what you just said. But damage is king in Skul, and that's something I always tell y'all. So, you know, always remember, it doesn't matter how good your strategy is. If you have no damage, you're going to lose. So, and... Since we're probably not getting Collection Desire on this build, though maybe it'll happen, I don't know. But it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. We're going to definitely want to have a lot of Arachna scaling in our damage. Pretty much maxing it out guaranteed. Also, I was about to say Special Room potentially. That's a really good thing to see there. That's a Legendary Quint. I'm going to juggle that for max HP. But this is so far so good. A winning strategy has been born. We can make this work very well for us, as long as I do the right things. Which so far, I think I have a good idea of where I need to take this run to win. Just gonna try and avoid these bozos at all costs, but of course I'm gonna loot them. You know, I'm not a little baby Bumby bitch. Also, sorry, that's not a word I like to use very often, but it's what came to my mind there. No! Okay. So let these fools go on by. Though, like I've told y'all before, you can manipulate them. Or maybe 1.7.2. Nope, they left it in. The devs do not know. Which, hey, fine by me. If y'all want to avoid this minigame, actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to avoid the minigame. I'm going to cheat. Rare Haxa cheat moment. I don't care. This minigame's just too slow. I don't got the patience, and I only did it at the end. Alright, max HP, please. You can walk away. You don't have to pick this up. This was something I was concerned about, personally, is whether or not you have to... Oh, okay, we're getting so many bone shards. I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to take it. Call me crazy. Also, we can get rid of Mutant now. Artifact and Arson? That's not bad. Wait, that's what we had before. No. It was something else in Arson. It's max HP. We're not committed to Arson, though, is the thing. How much does this cost? $11.60? I kind of want this drug. I also want to juggle this. There's so much I have to do. We got a lot on our... Oh my god, we have way less damage than I even thought. Oh my god. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, oh my god, I lost Artifact. That probably is why I don't have damage. We're not doing ability spam anymore, so I can get rid of that. Can I please get that drug? Please, bro, I need him. Hook me up, man. We're not getting that. We're also keeping Mutant 3 for now, too, because there's nothing I can do here. Like, what could I sell? Like, we're not doing ability spam stuff anymore, so I technically could sell this, but it'd be a shame to sell it before it evolves. We're just going to go on our way. We have enough bone shards here to help our damage, so it's not all bad. Like, things are going fine for the most part. But that damage number being as low as it was, we have Artifact now again, so it's better, but good lord. I thought we were doing way better than we were. It really just goes to show how strong our rooms are, because we should not be having as good of a time in this Act 3 as we are currently. And also, once again, I just want to point that out. We got another freaking high roll on that particular thing. Can you die, sir? I hear a high roll back there. I swear to God, it is. It's that again. What is happening, guys? Like, what is actually happening? I'm concerned. Am I using up But I don't even know what to say. It's too late for me, in my opinion, to take that. I don't want it. You know, I know you guys are probably like, but you're always asking for a Reaper run, which is true, but I'd like to get it earlier than that. Like, it just feels like a waste to get a late Reaper. Man, we're just killing it, man. Which is, like, this run is on paper bad. It should be being worse than it is currently, but I think we're just like, and maybe this adventure fight will show the tears in the seams, because we're not gonna be able to heal in this. But maybe we'll be fine. So far, so good, but that's also because our Relic is still up. I'm just gonna let him ult. I don't care. The only ult that matters to me is hers. Can we please stop her? We did. Okay. 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 Wow. That went very, very well. Thanks for the stuff. I'm going to break that. Okay. And, well, it's not like she has anything to offer me, per se. The Priest's Veil would be kind of nice. Definitely going to juggle a bit Quintessence here. And, yeah. We're going to maybe max scale this here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Okay, now we're going to start our HP. And we're going to have so much HP. It's going to be wild. Look at this, by the way. Now we're getting there. Now that's more like what I want to see. Although I'm kind of distrustful of that. I don't... Is that actually my stats? I'm not sure. Oh my god. Oh, it's facing the wrong way. No. My max roll, bro. That's not fair. That's whack. Also, we're not taking enough damage. That's like a weird problem we're having right now. It's like the enemies aren't strong enough to get me. I don't know, man. I'm just that good. I don't know what to say. It is what it is. Let's be careful. This has never happened to me while playing Gambler, ever. To get that many max rolls on my swap, and for all of them to be that specific max roll is very weird. Okay, yeah, we get it. You can deflect. What, do you want a medal? See how many of these fools I can get. I'd like to kill them all if I can. Alright, we got a lot of money off of that. Well, actually, that's copium, but we got some money off of that. And now we can actually get rid of Mutant here. How much does that cost? What, $12.90? That's not bad. Okay, Collection Desire is going to get taken. Look at this. This is too much. This is way too much. I can't let this float. I could take Bone if I wanted to. It's even more swapping. But I'm taking Mana Cycle. Am I? Yes, I am. I'm taking Mana Cycle. And we'll do that. Alright, our damage problems are over. Look at this insane, like absolutely absurd Collection Desire. This run's very much on the path to success. However, the real thing we're missing is consistent activation of our Cleric items in the Dark Hero fight. We're going to have to get very low HP for that to happen, as it stands. I would not mind at all to have a Rejuvenation Root still. And it does have Revenge on it. If I could still somehow make Revenge work, I would definitely take that too. Let's take a item room, because we're not going to have a lot of money on this run. It's going to be all about bone shards, so. But currently, we're a little bit low on the bone shards. Lower than I'd like to be. Okay. Oh, no, there's more. Oh, I got ahead of myself there. I'm not going to lie. Thought we were out. And you're... Actually, it wouldn't even be that bad to take some damage here, honestly. Wait, it's already Chimera time. Okay, we've min rolled pretty hard in Act 3. I would say. Our door count was not good. And we still don't have World Tree Seed. We're probably going to get it here, though, I'll be honest. I tend to take a decent amount of damage in this fight because I'm a little too risky. Excuse me? Wait, what? We were 1 HP down. I was paying attention to how much HP we didn't have there. Why did that activate my World Tree Seed? I'm confused. Oh well. Ain't gonna catch me complaining. Although the World Tree Seed honestly is not that good. It's not bad. Just we could do better. Although the inscriptions are being as like insanely like perfect as they are, I'm probably not gonna swap off my items. Things are too good. I would have to get another really good mana cycle item to make me want to do that. And it would have to give me an extra inscription. Wrong order. You always want to use your tide pool ability before you use whatever other ability you have. At least, or as long as it's if it's the wave, the dive ability, then yeah, you definitely want to. Can we stop her before she jumps again? It's looking good. I also did it in wrong order again there, and we did stop her. And we barely took any damage in that whole fight, which is kind of indicative of how this run could end up. We still need Antique 4, though. Or do we? Do we need Antique 4? What's my Antique right now? 2? Yes. Ooh. Ooh. That's so good. What are the things I currently have purchased? I have Mana Cycle and Relic. I'm thinking about getting rid of this, but that can't be. Maybe this could go. Though the Arson 2 is nice, but this would... Actually, I don't think I'll lose anything by getting rid of this. I lose a little bit of stat gain, which does not matter for the record. Gain an extremely powerful swap, and also I already have Heritage. Yeah, we lost like 60% there, but it's so meaningless. Now we have this awkward Arson 1, which we'll probably try and get rid of. Get rid of this, get a better artifact item. Something that synergizes more. This is working out well. And Go-Getter, is it still as good as it was before? Yes. But we can't max it. And we also can't max Rift Blade, which I might sell. Get Collection Desire, almost forgot. Now look at our stats. This is where it's at, y'all. This is exactly where it's at. We're not even done. That's the funny thing. We're gonna just max our HP here. Though I should be careful about buying too much, because it could come in handy later if I need to heal after Joan or something. But yeah. We're not done Arachna scaling at all. We might even be able to... If I get lucky in Act 4, we can completely max it out. And not that... like, we don't need skill cooldown and attack speed, but obviously you can't go wrong with skill cooldown and attack speed. So, I wouldn't turn my nose up at it. It's just not necessary. Is it going so well? I'm very confident in Act 4. Despite how nasty it is, you know, and this is something I think I said in my last video. I have slowly but surely come to fully respect Act 4 again, to the point to where I think it's the hardest act again. Like, for a while, I was Team Act 3, and then I was even Team Act 2 for a while, but I've lost so many runs in Act 4 lately. I don't know. It's really, really hard. It's honestly, and this is something I was talking about in the comments in my last video. Someone brought it up, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, that might actually be true now. Someone said that they think the Act 4 mage is the easiest adventurer, and on the low, I actually think that that's true now, which is very strange, because before she was like a nightmare. Also, talk about nightmares. The worst Dark Elite in the game, in my opinion, is this guy right here. Thankfully, we're just so strong in rooms that we killed him anyway, but he is insane. His location is like awful. It's so hard to actually deal with him. Continue to take skull rooms here. We don't have a lot of use for money moving forward. Getting rid of this is my top priority. Can you come up? Thank you. Just swap if you're ever stuck under the ground too long with the dive ability. It instantly brings you up. You don't get the final little bit of damage on it, but that's fine. Dive is mostly to avoid damage, in my opinion, anyways. It's not so much about dealing damage. I will free her. If I passed any NPCs on the way here, don't yell at me. I'm trying. Okay, that's fine. And what's in here? That's a succubus. I'll actually take her. And this is, ooh, hang on. That's what we want, right? We can sell this for, yes, right? Just want to make sure, yes. We're gonna barely be able to afford it, but this is perfect. It's literally perfect. Oh my God, our inscriptions. Wait, I have Antique 3 now. Antique. It didn't really change anything then, right? I mean, we got more damage percent. 55 plus whatever the artifact is. So I guess it is good, but it's not as perfect as I thought it was. We're still on the hunt to make this perfection. Bone? Oh, actually, nah, we're stuck here then. We can't go anymore with this. Yeah, this is as far as we're going, I think, with Collection Desire, which is fine. But like getting a bone thing is going to be almost impossible. It would have to be a Prince's box, and then I guess it would still... Oh, wait, you've... Again, for the record, look at this. That's insane. That's... Wait, did he dodge my succubus? Bro, what? Get out of here. I'm not going to use her just yet, because Act 3 Adventure, or Act 4 Adventure, I mean. Never, ever underestimate the Act 4 Adventure. We might need it after that. This could be good. It's revenge and treasure, but I don't think so. Man, we gotta juggle more quints. I want my max HP to be like sky high. And this is good, but it's not like I envision this to be absurdity, okay? God, this is insane. Relic doubters, which I myself have been a relic doubter for the record, in a hard mode at least. As I guess, actually, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a duplicated Bible run, but still. Ooh, okay, you know, speaking of the devil, there she is. Though she won't be super easy here. Still, in my opinion, potentially. Oh, she's caught my laser! Aw, dude, she jumped out of it. That's whack. Couldn't you have just, I don't know, let me have that? You know what it is? They actually literally nerfed hers. That might have something to do with her feeling easier now. Like, they got rid of, like, the flames on the ground where she, like, reappears, you know? But, God, she used to be a nightmare. And throughout all of, like, 1.6 and 1.5 especially, she was awful. Things have changed. Is she easy? I don't think so. You can hear the apprehension in my voice to say she's not easy, which is, I don't know, maybe I'm just BMing a little bit. I did get my butt handed to me for like underestimating the ninja, and like just like over and over, you know, I was like talking about like a post on Reddit I saw where someone was complaining about it, and like I guess my brain was still stuck in earlier versions of Skul where he is easy, but he is not easy anymore. He's insane, and we're gonna juggle a quint here. 10 max HP is nothing to scoff at, so I'm gonna go to, I think, 8, and then I'm gonna put the rest into this because I did tell y'all I want to maybe save some for after Joan, and yeah. That's what I'm going to do. And hopefully we just get a lot of skull rooms on the way out here, and we can just max out our Arachna, which is just always awesome whenever it happens. It's not easy to do, for the record. Maxing out your Arachna is no walk in the park. You have to get very lucky. I don't even think most runs that don't build 2 Skulls to Legendary have easy Arachna maxing. It's just not an easy thing to do. Alright, more skull rooms. I'll take them all, man. Every skull room I see. Because we're pretty much done with our items. Well, okay. Obviously, if I see, like, Pot of Greed, we're not done with our items. But, like, outside of extremely lucky circumstances, we're done. Out of my way, out of my way. Look at these fools. They think they're so cool with it. Look, there's a Yaksha. How many Nat legendaries have we seen? We saw the Gambler, we saw the Lich, we saw Yaksha. So 3, that's pretty good. I mean, that's above average for sure. Like, you know, it is what it is. I'm lucky. I'll admit. Oh my god, the high rolls, bro. That is insane. Just everything is evaporating, dude. Relic and high DP, damage percent is insane. Like, I don't even think it's necessarily exclusively because of the double clerics, the chosen clerics Bible. I think a lot of it also, we're not going to spend anything in here because we want the money to heal after Joan, maybe. But like, just like high damage percent Relic is just good. You can't really go wrong with it. Get this. Swap. I want to keep my HP. More Nat legendaries, please. Although I think we're well over the point where we can max our Arachna. Actually, maybe in that case I shouldn't be doing this because I did this before and then I regretted it, where I just kept taking skull runes, even though I know we're past the point of being at, you know, a point where we need it. Also, I'm not even going to do the skip here. Call me crazy. I'm feeling frisky. Am I going to heal for like 10 HP on this halfling? Maybe. That is the Joan door, so I guess I am. Well, okay, 2 high rolls in 1 room. I guess I'm not using the halfling. I'll free her though. Thank you, halfling. Oh my god, halfling, why are you like this? You know what? Get back in there. I'm sick of you. Can't you just be helpful? Like, at the right moments? 190, we're so far beyond maxing our Arachna. My bad for continuing to take skull rims. Alright, Joan time. It's not going to be as much of a walk in the park as some of this other stuff has been, obviously, because we have to worry about, you know, not having our Relic up. But I still think it's going to be easy, so let's just go. Hang on one little moment here. I just want to... Okay. I did the thing again. I didn't check if OBS was recording. It is indeed recording. Okay. Just double, triple, quadruple checking. Really dumb of me. It's like the worst habit I have. It's honestly like I've been doing this for almost a year. I should know better. Alright. I'm just going to succubus it up here, because why the heck not? Like, we just have decent damage percent anyway. It's like, things are going well. I don't know, man. What a high vibes run. And I will be honest with you guys, I've had a humongous string of losses off screen. But also, I take more risks when I'm not recording than when I am recording, because obviously I want my YouTube videos to be fun and entertaining, so I want to win more. But, like, off screen, I'm, like, doing all kinds of wacky stuff. Watch out for Joan in your peripheral. Always the thing I tell y'all. Remains ever true. We have no stun or anything here, so we're just going to let her summon her orbs. Get up there, Joan. You must perish. I'm sick of you. And feel free to hit me a little bit, too. We have heritage, right? We do. Okay, so our succubus is going to have extremely high uptime. Extremely high might be a bit of a embellishment on my part, but good enough to where we can do stuff like this. And also, as you can see, we're not doing a ton of damage to her, which is just going to be a... Oh! Okay, we'll high roll there. Why not? The Dark Mirror is very unforgiving with, like, its requirements of you. Like, it really, honestly, asks a lot from the player in terms of, like, damage. There she goes. Small skull privilege there. It is what it is. You know, being small. You know, short kings. We're always talking about that, short kings. And, you know, I would say the Gambler is indeed a short king. I'm going to try and kill her here. There we go. Beautiful. Get out of my face. Man, this run is breezing by. And we don't even have to heal after Joan. We do have this. this would potentially allow me to take something else instead of Relic 4, but then I would just get Bone and like it's or Antique 4. That could be interesting, though it does make it take more time for me to activate my my priest staff. But this is an insane item. I could easily... I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. Alright, so now we have Relic 5, so I'm gonna have to remember, and please God help me remember to fix up this when we move into the next area. Now I have to choose between Riftblade and Go-Getter. Definitely Go-Getter. Could technically sell this and get Kingslayer, but that's a lot of money. I'll only have 2,100. I don't know if that's enough to buy Antique 4. And frankly, I don't think we need Kingslayer. We have Execute. Wait. Oh yeah, Lost Bone. Okay, so we literally look at these inscriptions. Oh my god, it's so clean. It's so clean. Oh, it's gonna get cleaner too. Oh my god. Oh my word, dude. What a perfect build. And it's not even done yet. It's not even done. That's the crazy thing. It's about to get even more perfect. Look at this. Look. It's not even... What is happening? We're going to be floating... How many? 55? Not horrible. Oh my god, it's the cleanest run of all time. It's the cleanest run. Like, honestly, I don't think I've ever achieved this. Like, never a run this perfect and just like... God dang beautiful. Oh my word, heavens to Betsy. The game can't do this to me. Look at this. This is gonna be perfection. Oh, it's too much. Dude. Screenshot. Just gotta make sure I don't accidentally press F11. I'm screenshotting this. I don't care. Game. Hello? Earth to game. I didn't press F11, so... Oh, okay, never mind, it works. I thought maybe it's because I was pressing the one key that it wasn't taking screenshots. Anyway, here's my kit. Oh my god. Oh my heavens, the freaking... Dude, this is like the most interesting run I've done in a long time. Just based off of like the cleanness of it. And also, we still have enough to do this. Oh my god, even more HP? Yeah. Game. The game is just showering me today. Did I do something? Maybe it's like the string of losses I had off screen. Like the RNG gods are like smiling on me. And just like, they're like, sorry, bro, that you had to go through all that off screen. The viewers will never know. But like, we know what happened to you. So you know what? Here's a little blessing from us to you. And honestly, thank you. Thank you, RNG gods. I'm very grateful. Because, you know, it gets, you know, losing a lot off screen, you know, as much, you know, I do play riskier. And also, my full attention whenever I'm recording is on Skul. Like, whenever I'm not playing while recording, I'm like listening to podcasts and stuff. So it's like, you know, more attention given to other things. So it could have something to do with that as well. But my win rate whenever I'm recording is pretty good. But with that said, it's time. You guys know the drill, the usual. It's time for the first hero. We have Antique. This is like a early DM10 Haxa run where it's like we have like insane defense, Antique 4, Relic 4. Like this is almost guaranteed win territory, but I should, you know, not be too you know, sure of myself in that regard. Anyways, let's go in there and see how this goes. I feel good, but obviously we still gotta win. Also worth remembering is, you know, we're not gonna have the power of Relic on our side at the start until later, and hopefully the Dark Hero fight. Something disastrous would have to happen here for me to have my Relic activated going into phase or like the beginning of the Dark Hero fight. That would be like something went wrong and now we're in grave danger. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay. We'll go into the wave here, which is like I said, a beautiful way to avoid taking damage. From like harder to avoid attacks, just go underwater with this. Also, that is okay. Now we're starting to take some damage because I'm just kind of playing like an idiot. go underwater here. We're gonna have to be our balance skull here so we can do the OSU. Dude, if only we had seen the Spokesman of the Mist and gotten the HP from him, or them, I should say. Like, oh! Okay, he was succubus, I think, so I didn't take damage. No, I took damage. Okay, well, who cares? Okay, let's not be stupid here. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Okay, beautiful. Oh my god, the freaking tree. Look at this. Why? Devs, why'd you even change anything? They're like, we put it in the foreground, or did they? There's no shot they purposefully put it in the foreground. Anyways, let's focus on the fight. The task at hand, survive this. Which is still no walk in the park, despite me getting better and better at it by the day. You know, he can still get you. He can pull one over on you. So never go into this without taking it seriously, because you want to win, obviously. If you're like me and you're a dub farmer, gotta farm these fat dubs. Up. Eventually, I wanted to maybe try streaking, which, you know, in Skul, you know, not in real life. Oh, come on, bro. But yeah, streaking would be like a very interesting way to, you know, I don't know, just test my abilities. Seeing how far you can streak DM10 runs. Now that Skul is a game where like there's genuine difficulty like that in it. Alright. Here comes this. Ah! That was not a dodgeable pattern. At least not easily from the side I was on. I didn't actually pay attention to what was happening on the other side. Remember, siphons are easier to dodge when you're a power skull because for whatever reason, the tackle dash very easily can avoid it. So try and be a power skull whenever he starts, if you have a power skull. Because it's very easy to dodge this with this. You know what? Honestly, it's about time Power Skull's got a dub. I'm glad that even if it's unintentional on the devs' part, which that was just like, I don't know. I said that before. It probably is intentional on their part. Oh, I got my moves mixed up. I thought that was the one where he sends out the like lasers. Comes that. Oh, 2. Okay, my man is going wild with it. We have a very easy way to dodge phase 3's like nightmare attack. Also, I learned this recently. You don't even have to jump across the screen. You could just dodge into the wall. So I was making it even harder on myself than it normally has to be. We don't have to use our succubus here. Like I said, we can just do this. And now he's getting succubus with the damage attached to it. Succubus for damage. It's a strat. It's actually shocking how much damage that succubus is able to do. Like, even though it's a defensive quintessence, also watch out for the grab. Okay, never mind. He's not doing it. Now he's going to do it. I think. There it is. He kind of switches it up sometimes. Anyways, we didn't even need Relic there. We only got it activated at the end. Beautiful. Oh my word, dude. What a run. What a run. Oh, dude, that was awesome. I don't know how you guys feel about that run. I thought it was sick. How do we do this win screen, though? We already did the gambling win screen. I always want to get succubus in the win screen, but it's kind of hard to time it. I have an idea. Ah! She's too high up! We're gonna miss her. We might get her leg. Nope, we didn't even get her leg. GG's. You can see the start of the beam here. I wanted to jump up puddle form, and then like there's none of the skull in the screen, and she's just there. But we got like her scythe, but that's not what I wanted. Anyways, it doesn't matter. GG's. Excellent run. A lot of fun. Just kind of showing off the power of Relic, although obviously this was certainly one off the back of this and this. But like once we got that dupe, it completely changed the course of the run entirely from like where we were before, which was kind of directionless, but just kind of going into general powerful things. And then it sent us on a wild path, which I never would have imagined that we would have gotten there on this build. And our freaking relics and inscriptions were so good, dude. Just perfection. Like I said, I don't think I've ever done that. Like an absolutely flawless 0 leftover inscriptions build. Not something I did on purpose, but it's just cool that it happened. Super Baby came back for this build, but like on a run where it makes sense, you know, if you're doing like Hand of Glory or trying to like get your some of your item effects that are like, you know, like after X amount of HP left, you get Y effect. So like Priestess Staff or even Golden Whip, stuff like that. It's good to have a lot of max HP, because if you don't have a lot of max HP, those item effects are awful. They're terrible. So yeah, got our Bone Shards really, really early, maxed out. Got our, like, so lucky with the Nat Legendaries, and just ended up maxing out our Arachna Shrine, which is something I've done before on screen, I think, but it's not an easy thing to do. You have to get very lucky. So I don't know, man. This is just like a very classic example of like Skul being good, being powerful, and I had a lot of fun. I'm curious, was Go-Getter even... It was helping me on Raven's Monarch Feather in that fight, but I don't think Go-Getter was doing anything for most of that fight. It was helping with this dealing damage, and it was helping with my Raven's Monarch Feather, but since we didn't have Relic for most of that, this and this was doing nothing, which is very interesting. But yeah, you know, classic example of being OP in Skul. And, oh, look at... I guess no one knows, because like I'm sure if someone had any slight idea of why the damage can range so like drastically at the end of a run, where it's like sometimes I have like almost 1.5 million, and here we're not even at 1.2 million. It's so interesting and weird how that happens. But yeah, I had fun. Hope you guys had fun as well. Good stuff. Very just classically OP run. And I think that's all I have to say. It was a good go. We did it. We did the thing. And it was a lot of fun. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all. And I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.